Hello, welcome back. It's me again. I wanted to do a couple of follow-up um, points on talking about life after divorce later in life and offer you hope, let you know it gets better, it gets good. Um, you can get to the point that you're feeling like, thank goodness I got divorced and I now have all this freedom. But a couple of things I wanted to just touch on that I didn't mention in my very first video was how important forgiveness plays a part in your healing process. Forgiveness is important in anything in life, but particularly when you're going through a heartbreak or a trauma or something that you feel like has been done to you that you had no control over. In my case, like my divorce, I got to the point that I had to learn to forgive myself because I was so angry with myself for my judgment in picking the partner that I had picked. I was angry with him for what he had done. I was angry with God because I felt like, how did God let this happen in my life? But none of that helps anything. None of those thoughts move you forward. None of those thoughts are good for you. What is good for you is to get very clear on how important it is to forgive yourself, to forgive the other person involved, to forgive the situation so that you can move forward. And part of that process is watch what you're thinking about. Are you allowing things to build up in your mind and you're wallowing in negative thoughts? If you are, it's so important to monitor what you're thinking about. What are you allowing to take the seat in your thought process? For me, I was told early on that my best way of healing would be every time I started thinking about all those things that had happened, to stop and say, you go over there. I don't want to think about you right now. Those thoughts are not helping me. They're not good for me. You go over there because I'm working on healing, or whatever it is I want my thoughts to be. I want to be feeling better. And so focusing on sadness and things that had hurt me was not going to move me to where I wanted to go. So I believe forgiveness is a major part in healing. So any way that you can forgive and work on forgiveness will be nothing but beneficial to you. Another part of it is trusting. You know, after my divorce, I thought, oh my God, I'll never trust another person in my life. I don't think I can ever trust another man, and or trust really anybody. I just didn't trust. I didn't trust myself. I didn't trust my judgment. I didn't trust my choices. I didn't trust God. Again, none of that moves you forward. You've got to learn to trust. It's only going to help you heal. Trusting is so important. Trusting yourself. I have to trust that this event in my life was for a reason. There were lots to learn. There are lessons that I can learn in this. Learn those lessons and move forward and trust. Trust in my own guidance system, because we all have a guidance system. And if we will get quiet and listen to our own guidance and trust it, we will move forward. We'll have inspirations. We'll have thoughts that say, okay, do this, do that. And if we follow our intuition, we can move to a happier, brighter place. So forgiveness and trusting are huge elements of healing. And so I just wanted to kind of point that out. I hope that makes sense to you. I know for a while in the very beginning of my life, right after the divorce, when I was still stuck in all the ugliness of it, I ended up with health issues I had never expected to have to deal with. But I think that was because all of that horrible negativity that I was absorbing and holding on to within did a toll on my body. And so once I got through all of that, I realized, oh my gosh, I have to take control over my life and rise up from within and follow my guidance system and trust that I'm being guided to a better place, a better life, joy, more joy, and all of that will come. I promise you it will. It just takes time, and it takes being mindful of what you're thinking about and learning to trust again and learning to forgive. All of those are things that are going to help you in the long run. I know this is just a short, quick video. If you would like to comment or tell me your story, tell me where you're suffering, where you're stuck, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to share with you more if I can that will help point you toward a more joyful, fulfilling life. I had a lot of help along the way, and I'm so thankful for it. I have some very, very dear friends, Shelly and Tim. They were my rocks, and I trusted every bit of guidance that they gave me, and I trusted that God had placed them in my life to help me, and I'm so thankful. Gratitude is another thing that is so important in your healing process. And if you don't think you have anything to be grateful for, you do. I promise you do. And if you'll just stop and think of things that you're grateful for, even if it's just grateful for the peace that you're feeling right now, or the silence that you have to sit and reflect, and to hear the guidance. Try to clean out the clutter that's in your mind and get quiet and just trust that you have a guidance system that loves you. It rises up from within you. It loves you. It's going to guide you like a loving mother would guide her little baby. We are adored and loved by our Creator, and we have to remember that and trust that. And the more and more that you can think thoughts like that and move toward those kind of thoughts, the faster you will heal and start a whole new life. And it can be an exciting new journey if you take it step by step. Put your comments in. Tell me where you are in your process, and I would love to connect with you and to dive deeper into more detail if you want me to. Let's move forward together. Let's build a great life, because as you do this, as you heal yourself, you will be able to set an example, even if it's a silent example, of the people around you that witness what you're going through. You don't realize how many people will learn from your process. Be thankful for that. Be thankful that you can offer guidance. Be a shining light for someone else that's going through this. I wish you best on your journey. I'm here for you. I would love to connect. I'm so thankful for YouTube to have this platform to be able to connect with people. I think it's an amazing opportunity for all of us to share whatever's going on in our life. And at whatever degree we're willing to be authentic and open up and share. And I promise you, my heart's wide open. So I'd love to hear your story and how you feel. And if there's anything that you would prefer, I would be talking about. So until our next time, I'll see you soon.